All right, so this is something Jay Everyday sent us.
Yeah.
Let's check this out. By the way, appreciate you guys for kicking with us. Hit the like button.
Yeah,
As y'all see, the pod is growing. We are grinding.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We are getting this thing off the
We
ground.
got 2 likes.
Appreciate you. No, that's old. I got to refresh it.
Okay.
But
okay, we got 4. Appreciate y'all.
So this is something Jay Everyday sent us. Let's check it out. See what's going on here.
A long-term relationship with a man, would you want him to take full control over the health and wellness in that relationship?
No.
No?
Why is he telling me what to do?
What if he knows a lot more about fitness and health?
He doesn't.
No?
I'm not listening to a man, I'm so sorry.
Why not?
Because why is he not listening to me?
Let's just say if you was in a relationship with me and I wanted to get you in better fitness, would you listen to me?
How much money does your company make a year? Like, I think that's the question. Like, if I'm listening to you, like, the paycheck needs to match the advice you're giving me. So, like, a Fortune 500 company, okay, I'll listen, because I'm getting paid to listen at that point.
Okay, so what if you had type 2 diabetes and I wanted to help you reverse that? Would you listen to me then?
Well, you can't reverse type 2 diabetes, unfortunately.
Why do you say that?
Well, you can ease the symptoms with lifestyle changes, but like you can't really get rid of it 100%. We don't even really know what causes diabetes, medically speaking.
Most of type 2 diabetes come from being overweight to obese and having an excess of
if you're trying, so you're trying to get your woman in shape, but like, where are those standards coming from?
Those standards are coming from the man having higher standards in health and wellness than you do. So if he's able,
with that man, I'm so sorry.
If he's able to communicate that to you, he can improve your health and wellness and for you to live a longer, healthier lifestyle.
This is a prime example why fit people tend to want to date other fit people. When men get on this app and say we want a fit woman, this is why. On this same app, they said men aren't real leaders if they want a fit woman. You're supposed to teach a woman how to lose weight and develop a fit lifestyle. Unfortunately, this is the mindset of a lot of people who have their mind made up and they don't want to get fit. Why is the gender war hitting the fitness space? It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman giving a man or a woman advice. If it's right, it's right. People go their whole life with all these big back-ass habits, and somehow they're an expert on health and fitness. There's plenty of evidence and science out there that shows that type 2 diabetes comes from poor lifestyle. So you're only going to listen to someone if their income is at a certain level or their business is at a certain level. Yeah, it's cooked out here. Fit people, if you want a fit person, that's fine. It's not shallow, because who wants to deal with that shit? Not to mention, you deal with that and go to the gym and see a fit baddie, you coming home mad as hell. Don't even waste your time and your energy trying to fix someone like that and change their mindset, because it ain't changing. Only thing she changing is restaurants, plates, margarita flavors, and she's changing clothing size because it's going up. And a lot of y'all probably need a man to tell y'all to get y'all ass in the gym, because y'all girls keep lying to y'all with this body positivity shit. Keep listening to your girls, you're going to look like you got shoulder pads on and you in preseason NFL camp. I said what I said, and you know I'm going to tell the truth, and you know I got to go.
If you was in a long-term...
So it really wasn't, I guess it's not really, because it really wasn't about the fitness thing for me, right? But it was just about, what's that thing called, a sash? The thing that goes across, it says,
yeah.
Right, so it says bad influence. So that, I mean, that kind of speaks volume, right?
Sums it up already.
But if a person, you know what I'm saying, person of the opposite sex, your husband, your man or whatever, he's, giving you some advice to, basically prolong your life or just anything, right? Financial advice, health advice. Why is it that it's so difficult for women to kind of follow a man's lead if he's leading by example? Because clearly this brother right here, he looks fairly fit. He's leading by example. And the lady that was responding, she doesn't look like, she goes to the gym. But I'm just saying, like, why is it difficult for some women to accept maybe some advice like that?
When it comes to these conversations, if you just listen to them, like, actually this comment said, because I was reading I want to read a couple comments, which is basically the first two. This first one says, all we had to do was let her speak to know why she looks how she does. Guarantee she's single too.
That's one of my points right there.
And now this one said the Dion Life said, yes, trainers are not endocrinologists. It gets so tiring to hear people say this. I get where they're coming from, but as a type 2 who works out with weights and part-time 4 days a week and eats well, I just can't stop taking my meds. It's diet, exercise, and meds. You cannot reverse type 2, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
But that had nothing to do with the second comment. That had nothing to do with, the bulk of what the video was about.
Yeah.
And, I noticed that when she said she wasn't even listening. If you pay attention, like the first 20 seconds, she wasn't even paying attention to the second question he asked her.
She just responded.
She stuck on the money. He asked her, what if you were a type 2 diabetic? He said, he asked her, what if you're a type 2 diabetic? She said, how much money does your company make?
Yeah.
Like he's talking about your health and you talking about his money.
I hope that was edited. I was just like, what the fuck is she even talking about?
I wanted to say so bad it's fake, but it wasn't fake.
Yeah.
It wasn't AI. You can't explain it on AI.
The
edges wasn't there. There wasn't no
AI.
AI.
What I do notice with these conversations, right? Because a lot of these are heavily edited for sure. And a lot of people, one thing I disagree with a lot of people when they say this phrase, I disagree with it when people say this is just an internet talking point. I don't hear people saying this in real life. That's not true. I hear people saying this in real life all the time, echoing this very sentiment. My obedience to you, my subservience to you is for sale, is what women say.
They shooting around this bit?
That's what I hear. She's saying the more money you make, the more subservient I am to you. Mm-hmm. Not even worried about her health. Not even now. When he asked the type 2 diabetes question, I was looking at it from a standpoint of being preventative,
right?
Which I've heard stories about different what deemed to be incurable health. Let me get back to this. Different incurable health conditions being reversed. Big Sean, he has a story. I forget what the condition was, but it was something that he heard many times that was incurable. He was on the verge of dying.
Oh, he had that Magic Johnson pack.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it was that. Well, I know for sure it wasn't that, but
my bad.
But he went to a doctor. He went to a holistic doctor. The doctor recommended him magnesium, and that situation is all better now. Like he's fixed. He doesn't have any symptoms. He's not sick anymore. Whatever the case. I've heard of type 2 diabetes, or different. I don't know what type 2, but I've heard of diabetic conditions being reversed through diet and exercise. People get like the buddy said at the end. People get these conditions. People get diabetes from what it is that they eat. That's what the science says on multiple millions of different accounts. Generally speaking, if your body produces glucose, Sugar is another way to say glucose. If you introduce, like we talked about with the Fanta that I showed, 138% of a daily value of sugar. The root beer that I showed, I think it was 98% of the daily value of sugar. If you keep introducing the body to what it naturally produces, it eventually says, you know what, I don't need to produce this anymore. And now you find yourself having to take supplements and shots to get what the body's supposed to naturally produce. The same thing with melatonin. People say, I can't get to sleep, I need to take melatonin. Your body naturally produces it. So if you start taking melatonin pills, it's going to start thinking that, I don't need to produce melatonin to help you go to sleep. And now you're at the doctor's office trying to figure out ways to help you go to sleep. So
same for you niggas who be chewing them blue chews.
That's bro.
You little young niggas is chewing blue chews. Man, whole joint don't work.
It ain't gonna work by the time you're 28 because you on blue chews. No. Your body, for the most part, your body naturally produces whatever it needs. Mm-hmm. You may need to get maybe a little bit of a supplement to help you out. Like some people do pre-workouts. I have my inhibitions against that. But generally speaking, your body produces whatever it needs. You just need to help it regulate it by what it is that you choose to eat. So if you're for sale, then just say that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mo. I think y'all hit on all the points, but also at the same time, it's like, bro, like we that shit was just all bad. And I saw it before Jay Everyday even like put in the chat, and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And you can see her friends over there like, bitch, shut up.
I wanted to hear what the other ones had to
No,
say.
they wanted her to shut up because you're making us look bad. They used you if you go back and just look at it a little bit, you can see their faces and you can see how they just kind of like laughing it off a little bit and trying to get a something, but they looking at her like, shut up. You sound stupid. Like the Michael Jordan meme.
Ski, what up?
Get help.
Yeah.
It's just this just bad. Like I don't even really know where to begin. It's just bad all the way around. It's like no way getting around this. Like he trying to help you get fit, and you talking about you're not gonna listen to men. Why he don't listen to me? Because you single. You single out here with no edges.
Sheesh. It's crazy.
And that's just a joke. I don't want to really like talk about you like that. No, but the way you sounded, it sounded really stupid. And it's like women like that end up single and then be talking about men ain't shit, men ain't never been shit, I ain't never ran across a good man, and nothing like that because you don't shut up and listen. And I just got on me and my wife was talking about this today, right? As men and women, we don't want yet, like, I don't know one guy that want a yes woman. A yes woman ain't gonna do nothing but keep letting you say yes and doing what you want to do. She's there because she's saying yes, and you're gonna keep doing what you want to do. But you're not looking at her for the long term. She's there just holding the seat for somebody else that you really need. Same thing go with a yes man. A woman don't want a yes man, they want some structure. I don't care how much they say they want you to keep saying yes and all that. It don't nobody want a yes person in their life. You don't grow from that. You don't grow from a yes person. You don't grow from yes, you don't even grow from yes friends. You think if each one of us said yes to everything we asked each other and all this, we would still be friends?
Absolutely not. But let me give a little pushback. I think that because I've never really met a yes woman. I feel like that's kind of, you know what I mean? You don't really meet yes women, especially these days, right? I mean, are they out there? Sure, right? But I feel like as though there are more yes men than there are going to be yes women.
Yeah.
Because obviously men are out here trying to have sex, right? So I think a lot of times when men want to, they have their own agenda as far as, so if I say yes or whatever it is, then that's going to get them some more sex. So this is why you're going to have more men be yes men than you're going to have women be yes women, right? So, but to your point, I just think that it's going to be, I don't know. I got stuck. I got a brain freeze for a second. But go ahead, Mark. Keep going.
Yeah. But it's like you need somebody with a little bit of pushback. You need somebody to tell you, no, go sit your dumb ass down.
Yeah.
And I ain't sitting up here saying I gotta say it in front of him. Or I gotta say it in front of you. Your wife might not say it in front of other people, but she gonna put like, sit your dumb ass down. You got out here looking like this. Nigga, I'm gonna handle you when we get home. We gonna talk about this shit when we get home. But shut the fuck up.
But let me ask you this though, but something like specific to this, right? So if I have the right, the answers, I'm a truck driver, right?
Yeah.
So another person outside of, okay, you guys, we all drive here. You know what I'm saying? We all technically drive. I would listen to you all, right? But somebody else really couldn't tell me. It's like talking to a lawyer, right? You can't tell a lawyer what the fuck he doing. You know what I mean? Because right, so you listen. You're gonna try to gain something. And if my thing is fitness, and I like to be in shape or whatever, and I see that you're not in shape, and I want to help you get in shape, because like Spacer said, in the long run, right, this could save a lot, right? This could save your health, right? This can save our relationship, our marriage. This can save people being sad and shit like that. Depression, all of this can help not only just save you, but it can save the family as a whole. So if I ask you, you know what I mean, hey, why don't you come with me to the gym? Why don't you do X, Y, and Z? I mean, and I think that the man should be, or whoever, right, whoever's in shape should encourage, right? But I think also you have to be receptive. And
facts.
That becomes the problem where you have a person who maybe know a little bit more about something where they're not really receptive to the information that's given.
Yeah, but it's like you say too, reception. Like like Spacer said too. That's what I really wanted to really hound in and hammer on too. She was out here so much of trying to look at the camera and get the moment of like, I put him in his place, or he ain't no man gonna tell me what to do, that she's not listening to the message of what he's saying. She's so much into responding. Oh, I got another clap back at that. Step back and just listen. Sometimes everything don't need a response. Me and Jay every day talk about this all the time. Ain't nobody going back and forth with you niggas. Okay, you got it, young blood. Keep it moving. It ain't no need to go back and forth sometimes. And if somebody trying to tell you something, that don't mean that you got to listen to what they mean. That don't mean you got to do what they tell you to do. But just listen. Take in the information. Maybe you might get something from it. That's okay. But she studies so much of trying to, oh, now he ain't going to tell me what to do. He don't do this. How much money he make. And like Spacer said, so you for sale, right? So you out here hoeing. You out here hoeing. You for sale. So now, when I start paying for shit and I tell you shut the fuck up and sit down, don't get mad.
Just because you pay for my everything,
Shut
don't
the
mean
fuck up and sit down. You don't get no say. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Put something in your mouth.
Sheesh.
Sound like.
But let me ask you. Let me ask you this, Ma. You know what I'm saying? If you had to address a person like that, shut the fuck up and sit down, is that a person that you feel like
No,
you
I'm
should
not.
be?
I'm not gonna do that anyway. Because if I gotta tell you that like that, sit down, and especially in front of a group of people, you're not the one for me. You not, even if I gotta tell you, like I can tell you, like, hey, calm down, let me think, like some stuff like that. But if I gotta actually physically say, shut the fuck up and sit down, trust me, this ain't really gonna go too far no more.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the end if I have to tell you that. And I think with any man that's moving in purpose and that got something going on, if you have to tell a woman, wife, girlfriend, or whatever, sit the fuck up and shut the. If you have to say it exactly like that, something is not right there.
Yeah.
And now you can say shut up or you can say all that, be quiet. Yeah, but if you have to say sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, when you put the fuck in there, that's different. Like that's not a woman you should be with. Y'all not meant for each other. Because if you got to talk to her like that, it's crazy. And if you did talk to her like that, if you don't come back and apologize immediately, like, look, because we do have moments. We do have moments. If you don't come back immediately, like, you know what, I was bogus as hell, I was wrong. I should never talk to you like that. That was wrong. But sometimes you do got to talk like that too, as well.
Yeah, it better be rare. Like
it's not what you like.
I gotta tell you to shut the fuck up and sit down. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like
that. Woo. I don't know. I feel like I'm better off just leaving at this point, because if I gotta talk to you like that, I don't even really tell my kids to shut the fuck up and sit down. And I'm telling another grown adult to shut the fuck up and sit down. I'm not even finna deal with that.
Rob said that's how I talk naturally.
Rob different breed though. Rob different.
I was finna.
Yeah, Rob different. Rob different.
Cultivate said, "Oh, here come David. Who? David."
But you know what? Sometimes, you've given a woman or something information, and maybe they're not yet. I mean, I guess I'm asking this: have you ever had where you're giving out somebody some information, they're not receptive to the information? Maybe it's one ear out the other, but then maybe you'll get like, oh, I got this from Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to tell you something from Facebook,
and I say, do what you do. And get what
but it'd be the same information that you.
Yeah, I know. Do what you do.
It was like, that's
I love them I told you moments. My friend don't like that. The I told you moments is get on people's nerves.
Yeah,
and I keep saying it. Didn't I tell you that?
I don't even really be saying that, man.
And I was just gonna say that too. Sometimes I don't even say nothing. I just look and smile and keep on doing.
I say that's crazy.
Keep on doing what I'm doing. My life is over here cool.
Black people, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, but
yeah, that girl just, the way she sounded to me in that video said, if you want me to get in shape, pay me for it.
But that's the reason why she's on a podcast, on a clip where her two friends over there with what they had on their surf and the veils that they had, and she had the bad influence on hers. People already know how her life is for to continue to go until she changed something. Until she had that moment where she sit down and she reflect on her life, like, man, I've been out here all wrong.
Yeah, never put down a perm. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever get your head dyed, don't put the you ever get your hair permed,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Don't put the down there. Your hair gonna start looking like hers.
Yeah,
start breaking off.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
It's a wrap for her because you can't tell her nothing.
Yeah.
And I promise you, this is how this go every time. People look at her like, oh, she decent. She not a bad looking woman. She can do a little this and do a little that. I can work with that. Then they go talk to her, right? As soon as she started talking, the minute that, like, I've know it's been a long time since you've been out here had to talk to women. But once you start talking to women, you're like, okay, this is going to be the last conversation. Yeah. This is the last conversation. Once a couple things come out, women do the same thing too. Once a couple things come out your mouth, this is the last conversation. You won't get no response from me and no nothing. It's it. It's a wrap.
Let's see. We got some comments to catch up with. I see it. You guys are active in the chat. Much appreciated. Let's see. David said, cultivation of the roots. What's up, my G?
Cultivation of the roots is crazy.
He said, nah, what you got on my 40, homie? Let's see. Scroll up. That's scrolling down. Cultivate said, big girls get crazy action. I'm just saying. David said,
That's a fact.
BBWs, I like them. Cultivate agreed. See?
That's a fact. They do.
More cushions for them pushings from David. Okay, y'all going crazy. Goodness says, cultivate. Be humble said, going to the highest bidder. Facts. Talking about the girl in the video. And then what you just said about the
they ain't bidding too high.
Well, that's not
It's gonna do what you need to do. See how freaky she is. You gonna leave her alone. Just another little notch on the belt. And guess what? Only way you gonna call her or even get contact with her if everybody else can. See, the last resort. That's the thing you call 2, 3 in the morning. You start getting warmed up because I'm finna come over to unlock the door. I'm on my way.
So I was looking at what you were saying about the sashes around them. I'm guessing white girl on the left is her
She's
birthday.
the birthday, yeah.
And then there's the girl on I guess second from the left says sexy and sing. It looks like she says sexy and sing. Yeah. And then you got the bad influence.
And guess who gonna get all the attention and she gonna get mad? Look, this the type, right? They'll be walking down the street. A dude will try to grab the sexy and sing, and the bad influence motherfucker be trying to, no. Ain't nobody try to grab you.
It's crazy work.
Let's see here. I think that's pretty much okay. Let's see what you guys got.
He said, what? I would hate mom.
Cultivate said, on my daddy's side only, no BBWs on my mama's side. Okay. David said, tell your cousins I said, hey. I got the hookup on Red Lobster.
Yeah. I seen them seafood bags. Them shits is bogus.
From Red Lobster?
Hell yeah.
They doing that now?
Yeah.
I know Buddy trying to revolutionize the company.
What I heard is that they in bankruptcy or
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I know they're going down bad, but I couldn't see. I would have thought maybe Popeyes North or something would have did that. Not before them, right? I see. When you think of Red Lobster, you don't think seafood bag. Like they shit is like from the coast, Boston, Seattle, Alaska. You don't really think seafood bag. That's more of a New Orleans thing.
See, they were being, I guess, I don't say priced out, but people weren't going to Red Lobster because they were going to seafood boil places.
But they got better stuff.
And they're trying to create competition. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but to me, it's like, I think Snaps and Beauty and I, we were talking. She said that, because now the CEO, he's Nigerian, younger guy,
like
35.
33, 35, yeah.
Yeah, so, but, you're trying to use black people who mainly do the seafood boil thing and to help get you guys out of debt.
Yes. Cultivate said seafood boil bag go crazy, so they say.
Yeah.
But see,
Be humble went to Cleo's, okay.
You say, but with Red Lobster now, not only are they in the seafood boil game, but they still have those signature biscuits.
All right, man. Y'all go crazy. Y'all go crazy on the Red Lobster, man. I don't really fuck around,
to bring back Red Lobster, all you gotta do is get a social media presence and start telling people it's fire to come here.
Yeah, y'all
everything that's fire is just come from the internet. You just gotta get some young people up in there to say it's fire. We've been up in here and let them take all the pictures and all the Instagram shit they want, and the shit will start back coming back. That's why everything get fire and stay hot for a little while, come down, then they get a social media presence, they come back and keep doing the same seesaw thing.
Yeah, but you're right. On the flip side too, one of the things that gets companies going crazy over social media is people on social media posting about them. So if Red Lobster came out and said, "Yeah, we're a better company, we're a good company, blah blah blah." And then all of the influencers on social media say Red Lobster said that they were a good company, but it's the same thing. They got to create. They got to.
That's what I'm saying. Create the buzz, though. You got to get something new. The margaritas gonna probably do it too. You know, black women love margaritas and seafood bags.
Cultivate said, "Y'all ever notice the majority of big girls' face cards be valid?"
That's true.
Pretty as hell.
Davi said, "So I heard. Tell them I got them this time around, and all the big B words love seafood, or whatever Future said." Let's see. Cultivate said, I would hate Maul to be the detective that had to interrogate me. Sit the F down, Cultivate. Y'all moving in the chat. I like it. I like it. All right. So great subject right there.
Solid.
So actually I forgot to say something. I meant to moving around so much. We have a number for the podcast now. We have a phone number that you guys can call in if you want to, and give your opinions and chop it up about certain things. The phone number,
You have to put it in the corner somewhere.
yeah.
You don't know how to do that?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Y'all motherfuckers can't talk too long. Like,
Hey, boy, we're going to have some real strict stipulations because you know me and Jay every day will bang on your ass. Spaces is more polite than me and Jay every day. I bang on your ass like, all right, we got to go. It's a lot of people on the line. You got a certain, you should be polite and kind to the minutes and stuff anyway. Because I'm one of the ones, I'll bang on your ass, you just see me. See me when you see me.
So the phone number 708-820-2138. 708-820-2138. So if you want to call in, your voice will be heard over the live stream. So just giving you a heads up about that. And let us know. Maybe chop it up. We'll figure out how we're going to structure that. Maybe one call at the end of a subject, or just have it at the end of the episode. Maybe
Cultivate and Davi finna go crazy. Be humble too.
All right, so
And OG, he like to
Yeah,
call
OG
it.
will too. Yeah,
You want to tell Spaces,
Yeah, you tell
what
Spaces,
Spaces.
sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
all right, Davi said, you got my phone number. You can just call. You don't need it. 2138. You got my phone number, Davi. Anybody that has my phone number can call, but that's the number for the podcast for people that don't have my phone number. All right, so moving on. This is another subject that Jerry Day sent us.